When you've stumbled a few times out there in the real world, you start to realize that education and making money are two completely different things. Continuing our series on the pressures of midlife, today I'll share a few thoughts on the relationship between education and financial success. Stay with me till the end. You might pick up something useful for your own life. Welcome to the Christ Life Pill, where we talk about the truths society doesn't want you to know. Let's start with the nature of learning. These days, in countries all around the world, many fresh graduates are finding themselves unemployed or working jobs completely unrelated to their degrees, sometimes even driving deliveries just to make ends meet. Because of that, people rush to say education no longer matters, blaming the schools, the system, or even the government. But that's not entirely true, because school was never meant to teach you how to make money. Speaking of money, society generally divides people into four groups. The first are employees, people who trade time for wages. The second are specialists, doctors, lawyers, scientists, artists. The third are entrepreneurs, people who own businesses and take financial risks to earn through the market. And finally, the fourth group, the elite, those who set the rules of the game. Schools mainly prepare you for the first two groups, because these are the pillars that keep society stable and functional. Beyond that, which group you rise to depends on your mindset, your direction, and your personal growth. Now, about making money itself. There are three core principles you need to understand. The first one is this: hard work alone doesn't make you rich. Thousands of years ago, ancient thinkers already knew this truth. Wealth comes from strategy, not just labor. Advantage comes from positioning, not just hard effort. If you only trade your physical or mental energy for money, you'll stay limited, because both time and strength are limited. You'll end up in a cycle, spending energy to make money, then spending money to recover your energy. To break out of that, you need to observe the bigger picture and use leverage. Look at recent trends: aging populations, shifting economies, the massive move toward green energy and electric vehicles. Each shift is an opportunity for those who can see it early enough. The faster you adapt, the more likely you are to ride the wave, instead of being drowned by it. When you've stumbled a few times out there in the real world, you start to realize that education and making money are two completely different things. Continuing our series on the pressures of midlife, today I'll share a few thoughts on the relationship between education and financial success. Stay with me till the end. You might pick up something useful for your own life. Welcome to the Christ Life Pill, where we talk about the truths society doesn't want you to know. Let's start with the nature of learning. These days, plenty of fresh college grads are finding themselves unemployed or driving for Uber and DoorDash just to pay the bills, even with bachelor's or master's degrees in hand. Folks rush to blame the schools, the system, or even the government, saying education's worthless now. But here's the thing: schools were never designed to teach you how to get rich. They prep you for steady jobs. Society breaks down into four main groups when it comes to money. First, employees trading hours for paychecks. Second, specialists like doctors, lawyers, scientists, musicians. Third, entrepreneurs starting businesses, investing capital, making deals in the marketplace. Fourth, the power players who make the rules. Schools guarantee pipelines for groups 1 and 2, the backbone that keeps everything running smooth. Schools do their job. Where you end up scraping by or stacking cash depends on your vision, skills, and awareness. Now let's get real about making money. Three core principles. First, grinding hard doesn't automatically make you wealthy. Ancient wisdom nailed it. Riches come from smart strategy, not back-breaking labor. Gains from position, not blind hustle. Trading sweat for dollars caps you out, energy and time run dry. Then you blow cash on gym memberships, therapy, whatever to recharge, trapped in poverty's loop. Break free by reading the room, spotting trends like booming senior care as boomers age, real estate cooling off, or the EV revolution, crushing gas guzzlers. Jump on those waves early with the right business angle. Second principle: your level of awareness decides everything. Gaps between people boil down to perception, info, access, and raw talent. But perception's king. You can buy or borrow the rest. Skills short? Hire freelancers on Upwork. Info? Google it or hit ChatGPT. Perception builds slow through scars and street smarts. You can't outsource that. Classic truth: you can't cash in on what you can't comprehend. Lottery winners, or one-hit flukes. They flame out fast without the know-how to invest or sustain. Society's got endless ways to reclaim unearned windfalls. Wealth rewards wisdom. Third, seize opportunities lightning fast. Think of it like the early bird gets the worm. If you're last to the party, you're stuck with scraps. Race ahead, lock in trends, lead the pack for the clean wins. Pro tip, steer clear of make money online courses flooding the market. If everyone's cash cow turns guru selling seminars, red flag. If they share real methods, it's either outdated or you're the mark. Bottom line, money's an exchange effort boosts efficiency, not outcomes. Education lays groundwork, perception steers the ship. Book smarts freeze, real insight evolves. Keep leveling up your mind, hitting 30 and starting over. Pick work you can do lifelong. Shifting gears now, if midlife forces a reset post 30, what do you prep? Straight talk. Don't quit cold turkey or pivot industries without deep research and a fat emergency fund. Every field's a bloodbath. Money never came easy. Struggling at your job? You're outgunned by sharper peers. Jumping fields makes you the rookie. First fix. Shadow top performers in your lane. Steal their playbook. What's missing, what to stack. Best mentors are industry vets, not shiny influencers. Only bail for layoffs or dying sectors. Don't chase startup hype rashly. Back to core. Post 35 midlife reboot, no gaps widen with time. Most start equal, sans silver spoons. Every 3 years, a leap, 5 a door, 10 a cycle. Distances grow. Reset means racing 20-somethings energy and tech-savvy don't. Your edge, battle-tested grit from epic fails. Mindset first, effort at any age works if real. Second, choices trump grind post. 3-5 scout relentlessly for lifelong work. What fits? 3 musts. 1. Scalable. Clone the model for profits. Brick and mortar to franchise. Personal brand across platforms. Copy winners, standardize. Don't reinvent. 2. Sustainable. Dodge fads. Gurus peddling hot schemes profit off you first. No overnight riches or easy gigs and scams. 3. Massive market. Growing demand. Broad appeal, not niche luxury for elites. Nail those. Then hunt. Sell to folks within 10 years of your age. Gen gaps kill insight, like 40-somethings flopping at TikTok trends. Pick rivals wisely, wrong foes sink you quiet. Leverage your uniques, no one matches your scars. Blend it, that's your bullseye. Sounds pragmatic? Midlife ears hear it right, you've dodged enough bullets. Under 30? Experiment wild, fails forge gold, resets abound. Over 35? Parents aging up top, kids needy below, think heavy, drop reckless. Old gem fits. Pick a trade to chew rice steady, stack fate, flip destinies. Here, 10 wake-up calls for post-30 life. Get these. Life lightens. 1. Live joyful. Joyless drags waste your 30,000 days. Focus trio. Cash, health, inner peace. Hack. Not important, not needed, not that deep. Calm mind quiets. Chaos, ditch self-pressure. It rarely births diamonds. 2. Living parents. Life's top blessing. Honoring them builds character. It's grace to give back. While they're here, home awaits. Gone, just the road. 3. Skip forcing change on anyone. All flawed, all grinding solo, you advise. Never shove. 4. Anger signals low grace. Envy weak skills. Sorrow frailty. Worry thin peace. Steady heart cuts drama, sees truth. 5. At higher levels, folks ain't good, bad, right, wrong, just mismatched vibes picking paths. Embrace it, grow kinder. 6. Be kind, but iron-willed. Buddies suit robes, wolves need paper masks, flip when crossed, mark your line. Folks love chill, but respect spines, don't let nice become prey. 7. Blessings dissolve woes. Karma's real good deeds brew returns, sometimes for kin. Treat well, it circles back, amplified. 8. Time heals all cuts. Worst storms pass in 3 years, panic solves zip. Face cool, future lens shrinks now. 9. True awakenings hit post-heartbreak, divorce, near-death, busts, losses, life's fleeting, trials, temper, luck, and pain define. Accept, release. 10. Blink, days gone, turn, years dust. Pasts locked, quit lamenting. Bloom now, daily joys vary, ages refresh, flow natural, greet all open. Truth, lately, plans tanked, pressures mount, midlife crunch. Now, building on those wake-up calls, let's dive deeper into thriving in your Christ-centered midlife. Because faith isn't just belief, it's the ultimate game changer for stacking real wins without burning out. Picture this. You're not just grinding for the American dream, you're building a legacy that honors God, provides for your family, and leaves room for eternal impact. Too many folks hit 40 feeling stuck, but here's the truth. Scripture backs it up in Proverbs 10:4. Lazy hands make for poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth. It's not about endless hustle, it's strategic faith-fueled action. Start by auditing your circle. Who's pouring into you? Ditch the dream killers and link arms with believers who've walked your road, like mentors from church small groups or proven entrepreneurs in faith-based networks. They've got the scars and the strategies. Next, anchor every move in prayer and purpose. James 1-5 promises wisdom if you ask without doubting. That means no more chasing shiny trends like crypto pumps or viral side hustles that fizzle in months. Instead, scale what lasts. Think home services for aging boomers in your neighborhood, turning your handyman skills into a franchise, or faith-inspired coaching helping dads reclaim family leadership. Target markets exploding now. Senior care's a gold mine with 10,000 Americans turning 65 daily, or digital products, teaching biblical money principles to overwhelmed millennials. Price it right, solve real pain, and watch God multiply. Finally, rest in grace amid the storm. Psalm 127:2 says, "It's vain to rise early and stay up late when the Lord provides sleep to his beloved." Midlife pressure tests your trust. Respond with gratitude journals, weekly Sabbaths, and tithing first to keep blessings flowing. You've got wisdom the young guns envy. Use it to mentor, invest in rentals for passive income, or launch a podcast like this one sharing Christ life pills. Stay consistent, faithful in little things, and doors will swing wide. If this resonates, drop a comment on your biggest midlife win. Let's build each other up. Like, share, subscribe to the Christ Life Pill for more unfiltered truth. God's got the rest.